the point of traveling, a lot of people just go and show up and leave, when in reality, like, you have to maximize output on activations. So if I'm in Paris, any interview, any podcast, any speech, any party, myself and the rest of the team, it's like a mandate that we really have to go hard in these events and do what we call spreading the vision, because if not, why even go? So Peter and I are having lunch with Richard, who is one of the co-founders of Black Rifle Coffee. We had a lot of crypto native questions, but more importantly, social media and strategy questions, which I think he's one of the few great people in the world at YouTube and what he does best.
30 seconds, like, what's the number one thing I can do to fucking grow?
Hotspots. Pay attention to hotspots, because most people think they know what the most engaging piece of content is. Now hotspots are public. They used to be private, like in the creator studio. Now you can go to just about any YouTube video and you can see those hotspots, see what the most engaging content is, and then you can snip that for TikTok, Reels, or anything else, YouTube Shorts.
He gave us some really great ways on how to optimize YouTube Shorts and YouTube content in a way that we weren't even thinking about when it comes to hotspots and all these like crazy terms that I've never even heard of before.
So we're sitting down with G Money, who is a crypto native entrepreneur and investor. He's working on a big project called 9DCC, which is essentially a clothing brand that is tailored directly to crypto native fashion enthusiasts and supporters.
I have a lot of ideas. One of the things I want to do is like lock ETH into the shirt at some point, and then have it unlock once ETH hits a new all-time high. Because then you can't sell it, right? You can't sell it early, right? So you can't be like, oh my God, ETH went to 5K and I sold it at 2,000. It's like, nope, you're locked in. If ETH never goes back up there, guess what? I'm sorry. I think that there's this huge gap where if you're a successful crypto native, you can go out into any of these stores and you can buy Louis Vuitton, Dior, Prada, whatever. But that doesn't signal that you're a crypto native, right? Like how can I show you right now in the real world that I'm a crypto native? Yeah. I have to pull up my wallet and be like, yo, look at like all my shit. Okay. But like there's like nothing on me right now, like my watch, my drip, like whatever it is, it doesn't tell you I'm in crypto, right? It tells you, oh, like he's got taste, he's got style, he spends money, like, but doesn't necessarily say that. So it's like, I'm going for that overlap of like, how can you show that you're a crypto native and still be stylish and have cool shit, right?
We're trying to create a standalone brand called Igloo. It's going to be centered around essentials and really nice tops and bottoms and outerwear, something that can actually stand alone by itself, breaking away from just the merch related kind of clothing.
So I'm spending the day with the D-Gods team. They're doing a retreat. I walk into this compound. It's like a legit compound, something like I've never seen before.
Units, it's up to 16 people. What the fuck is this? There's unit in the back.
Kevin is showing me around. So is the whole team here?
Yeah, it's the artist team.
There's maybe 25 people on the D-Gods team kind of doing an exercise around a pool table, just drawing, graphic designing, preparing for their big rollout. It was super awesome seeing the D-Gods team doing what they were doing, because it gave me like really big startup vibes and startup culture.
Come on in, this is sales and BD headquarters.
No way, dude, you're hilarious, bro.
Upstairs, downstairs.
What's up, boss?
Anthony,
Luca,
Luca and BD. Yeah, Bobby.
I know Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby is like tried and true entrepreneur. To see him kind of just play his role in this bigger overarching vision was super nice to see, because our team is kind of similar. A lot of people have sacrificed to be a part of one really big thing. Seeing that their team is kind of built the same way was really refreshing.
Yeah. When was the last time you played tetherball? Let's play tetherball.
Elementary school,
no, let's play tetherball.
I love tetherball so much.
Dude, he's already killing me.
Part of our sampling making process is just kind of figuring out the fits, what type of pattern and silhouette that we're gonna use for our varsity jacket. So I had somebody from our production team basically come down, show me the fit so I can try it on and see if this is the type of style that I wanna roll with. I had some just mixed feelings about the wool and the materials that he was using, so I just wanted to make sure I called out certain things that I liked about it and certain things that I didn't.
So the right here is where they're gonna put that verified chip?
I think they're gonna do it possibly there, yeah, or like maybe it could be somewhere on the sleeve, like they tuck it right. They put the RFID chip underneath the patch. Part of our initiative is integrating the RFID chip with this first varsity jacket that we put together.
Frank was at my house and he was like, hey, you guys should do NFT Paris with us. And I'd rather do an event than not do an event, as long as that event isn't a disaster. NFT Paris, D-Gods and Pudgy.
Paris now is the place to be for Web3.
Hey, 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 hey,
On the whole NFT.
I love Pudgy Penguins.
Andrew's just a great human being, so he decided to start hosting Web3 soccer events. He reached out and was like, do you guys want to sponsor it? I was like, duh, soccer, Pudgy Penguins, football, Igloo. Okay. Is this where the fun is at?
Yeah.
welcome to my home.
Dude, this detail is crazy.
Right? I got the sample in this morning and it looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, let me see the jacket itself is almost there. I think the material itself could be improved a little bit, given that this will be a very premium-esque product. I think we can optimize the arm a little bit as well and just kind of refine that fit, get this over to a production approved state and get it prepared for our May debut.
I'm into like business field, and when I like saw your podcast and that kind of stuff, like I swear on my life, I use it as a fuel every day.
I feel really grateful when somebody comes up to me and says that I've really impacted their life in a positive way. It's not a responsibility that I take lightly.
Can I get a video of you walking in?
Yeah, let's go.
It's like LeBron James entering the building. Just like what you know, like when athletes
On my
enter
boss
in.
shit.
Yeah, when you boss.
We live in a very serious world, and anything that is about like unlocking your inner child is something that I want Pudgy Penguins to support.
We actually didn't start this a long time ago. It was at Miami last year. So 2 months ago, we put out a tweet that was like, hey, does anybody like football? And a few people responded and we said, okay, let's show up at this public park at 2 p.m. If there's a fence, jump it. We have $0, so that's how we're gonna do it. And now this time, 2 months later, we have money, we have resources, we've built up a community a lot more. And it's like, how much more can we do if we can already put on a good party with $0 just for people to show up and express themselves?
Everything that I do and I want to co-sign and I want to support, I want to be for the greater good of the space. And so Andrew's Web3 FC is something that I think is amazing for your mental health. You know, the point of traveling and going to these events, a lot of people just go and show up and leave, when in reality, like, you have to maximize output on activations. So if I'm in Paris, any interview, any podcast, any speech, any party, myself and the rest of the team, it's like a mandate that we really have to go hard in these events and do what we call spreading the vision, because if not, why even go? Just stay home.
So this is the filming Luca's intern series for Third XYZ. Luca, I'm just going to put this. Can you put that in your outside pocket for us? Oh, actually, no, that'd be great in that pouch. That'd be awesome.
I'm sure you'll laugh for real at least once in this.
Oh yeah,
So
I
hope
apparently,
you're laughing over
last
this.
time I remember, you're like super, you're like,
I know,
you're gonna test the boundaries apparently.
No, I don't think I will because,
Okay.
well, I'm not gonna be a
I'm predisposed to her previous interviews, so I'm pretty interested in what she's gonna deal out the door.
We'll start outside of the room. That piece of paper is your CV, a resume. Iana's literally going to say All right, yeah, come on in. And then you just come in and just imagine this is a job interview. So exactly what we're going to do in a job interview. Say hi to Iona. Iona's going to take a seat. You're going to hand over your CV. She's just going to do everything. You don't have to think about anything. She's just going to take complete charge.
And don't try to act.
I'm going to roll cameras. So Luke, if you want to take a step out to the hallway for us, please.
Hey guys, I'm Vedant, head of strategy for Pudgy Penguins. Helped acquire this thing back in April with Luca, Peter, Nick, Lorenzo, and the team. My role is very nebulous, but I like to make stuff happen here at Pudgy Penguins. The main goal for Paris is Luca speaking and our Midnight in Paris event with the D-Gods. So we got to the venue, we go to this basement, and I could just picture the scene of Luca giving a speech, people there, everyone having a great time.
Should we then stage dive? Is that a possibility?
I don't think I'll stage dive, because
you really gotta do that, bro. It's viral, baby.
No, because it's a very high risk move, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's funny because that would be a floor alert.
Luca just calls me while I'm having dinner with the Jordan, our filmer, and he's like, yo, I need you guys to come here. I have no idea what to expect.
Bonsoir, bienvenue.
Yes. We saw Spencer, we saw the guys from 114.
Everyone's going to chop down different parts of the forest.
A lot of it was really talking to Luca about how our event the next day is going to go. So I put on my phone at the middle of the event and I show him the basement area.
Oh, dude, you can rage.
I know, it's totally can rage. That's the VIP room.
Oh, I'm totally gonna rage,
That's
dude.
the VIP room.
Okay. So sound is bumping.
Sound is bumping.
Oh, so this is gonna be a real turn up.
It really is.
The D-Gods community is a very young and lively group. So I knew what we were signing up for was not really a traditional Pudgy Penguins party. A traditional Pudgy Penguins party is really about networking and getting to know each other better and really deep and thoughtful conversations. And this one to me felt like, let's just throw the best party that we can. So Vedant scheduled a meeting with Magic Eden and Frank and I to kind of just do something for their YouTube series.
Finish this quote. We tried some shit. We broke some shit.
Me and him have really good chemistry and like on camera and everything, it works really well.
Yeah. We learned some shit.
We learned some shit.
And then the last one is now.
We have some shit.
I'm flooring my pegs.
Dude, what is it?
As we try some shit, we learn some shit. Now we're trying some new shit. It's no problem. It's just my pin tweet, you know.
That's how he lives by. It's the D-God way.
All right, we'll take a short break. I'll show you guys the tweets, and then you can let me know which one
don't
or two.
show us that shit.
You wanna just ape in?
Yeah.
Interviews, podcasts, I don't want them to tell me what it's gonna be about. Just hit me with it. Makes me sharp.
All right, could I have the Pudgy team come over, please?
It's just Vedant.
Join Luca, just Vedant. All right, please.
Unless Brian, you want to be up on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're a Pudgy.
If you want me here, I'll come.
It's your call.
I'll listen to some fun tweets.
Brian is our guy. He's an advisor to Pudgy Penguins. He's a friend.
Those penguins are so extremely ugly. I hate them. Frank, you got the eye for design. These things are not ugly. Look at this guy's hat.
This guy, there's no Luca fun. He's just too nice. You don't react.
There's no Luca fun.
Yeah.
Being people's friend is better than being people's enemy.
So I'm gonna do like a speech, and I'm basically gonna be like,
Paris, are you ready to make a fucking statement? And they're like,
How's it going?
Hey, what's up, Blake?
How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's a really nice day on the East Coast, so.
You sent me an email, so everything's good.
After the mosh pit, somebody comes to me and says that Andrew's throwing his own mosh pit upstairs.
He's buying a penguin. I have found my perfect penguin that represents me.
Oh my god, man.
So So the event's going great. However, there seems to be an issue with the security, the French security, and the people trying to get in, token proof, lack of like language cohesion. Rather than just letting that disaster like really marinate and blow up, I was like, okay, I'm taking my butt to the line, figuring out exactly who's with the Pudgy group and the specific people that I knew were coming, making sure that they were taken care of and that everybody was in the right place at the right time.
Like, look at this, bro. It's only getting more people. And look, they're coming from the crowd. You guys together?
Yeah, we just met in the queue.
Oh, nice. You want to come up front? Come with me.
Hey, bro, Lauren, dude. So nice to meet you, bro.
What's up? I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you. You guys come up front with me.
What's up?
What's up, man?
You good?
Yeah, you coming with me.
Everybody is inside, the line is taken care of, hang out, events closing out, and I just want nothing more than to go home in my little Parisian apartment and go to sleep.
Pudgy Penguins tattoo. New York City, he should do it. When I'm going to
Oh my god, dude.
To like really build something meaningful is really hard. And to do it in public where one wrong move can hurt sentiment across the board is a pressure and a difficulty that I think nobody on this team, especially myself, has experienced.